the first thing that hit me when I came to Ottawa was the architecture of the Parliament, because I think the first time I came here was sort of late autumn, and there was this extraordinary mist hanging kind of around the base of the building and then around the top, and then the lights going through it, and that Gothic architecture, when you know it, it's kind of, you take it for granted, but it's actually an extraordinary building, a very evocative building. And then you have next to it the Chateau Laurier with again this sort of Disney-esque, if you'll excuse the comparison, look to it, and then the canal. So the first thing that hit me, if I'm honest, is the architecture. Since then, I've become aware of actually this very vibrant life around it, cultural life, but food as well, you know, down the market, Elgin, and all around town. There's great restaurants, and I think a culture of eating here, you know, of enjoying good food. So, okay. Well, at that point of the night, there's a good chance that I've had 1 or 2 drinks.
Okay.
And that my relationship to food has changed from my normal relationship. I'm generally a light eater, I eat very healthy, but at that time of night, at least in London, at home where I go out, then a kind of doner kebab or something like that, which has got quite a lot of carbs and protein in it and a bit of fat and stuff like that. That feels good at 2 in the morning, I have to say. Unhealthy answer.
I think I agree with you.
Yeah.
You've been studying up on Canada. Who's your favorite Canadian rock band?
Well, Arcade Fire just had an amazing period of a few years of success, and I was actually introduced to them by my brother, who works in a completely different industry. He's actually a banker, but he's obsessed with music of all genres. And I grew up, it's actually through him that I was introduced to rock music, to pop music, to jazz, when I was a tiny kid. And he called me up one day. He knew that I was going to be taking on this job. And he said, "Do you know Arcade Fire?" And I said, "Rings a bell, but I don't really know their stuff." And then I started looking into them. And the thing that struck me about them, as with many great rock bands, pop bands, is that they seem to have great integrity as musicians. They seem to just be really high-level musicians, rather than a few guys who just met up and kind of hit lucky with a song. These are, you know, serious musicians.
You've been reading Canadian books. Favorite author, not Alice Munro?
Well, yeah, I was kind of an Alice Munro binge, and Rita Jo as well.
Exactly.
But I think because it's another work that we're interested in engaging with here through music, is Anne of Green Gables, which when I was a kid was, you know, a sort of thing, and it was something that my parents, you know, showed me and introduced me to, and a work which has a long, you know, it sort of explores a little bit like the Alice Munro, like the Rita Jo stories, identity. It's also a female voice.